Hell of a way to spend New Year's Eve, don't you think?
What are you doing lying on this bed?
Unless you enjoy working on holidays.
Not particularly.
So why are you here?
They called me in. It's probably for the best.
Why's that?
Well, let me count the ways. For starters, Lucky has gone Luke on me.
Gone Luke? Not familiar with that term.
It means when you've run away from your family and only God knows when you'll be back.
Good to know. By all means, continue.
Okay, well, there's that. And then my oldest son, Cameron, is acting out. He blames me for his father going to Ireland. So let's just say it's not a real great way to start off the new year.
That literally depends on how you look at it.
I don't know what that means.
That's the point. Hop on.
Excuse me?
Do you want to see things differently or not?
That's her, right? Reason you suddenly wanted me to upgrade your neckwear? The mystery woman, all fashion convention, flouncing around in winter white, looking all luminous and snowflakey.
Indeed. The Niveus one.
The who? Well, what are you waiting for? Your girlfriend's right there. Aren't you gonna say hello? Introduce me?
I'm afraid not.
Are you ashamed of me, Spinelli?
What? No, of course not. Look, I have a difficult admission.
You don't want me near Miss Snowflake out there because you're afraid I'm gonna throw some big fat wrench in your romantic plans. You don't want to have to explain me or our non-spousehood. You know, that is really insulting. You know, I never tried to hide you under a rock when I moved on to my new relationship. I mean, I never denied or minimized what our significance was to each other. And Matt knew all about it from the very beginning, and he accepted it. So if Miss Snowball or whoever out there can't handle the fact that there was an essential person in your life before she ever came on the scene, then she doesn't deserve you, and I am about to do you a big favor.
Wait, no.
Oh, no, I'm just gonna go introduce myself to little Snow White out there and give her a history lesson and maybe a few fashion tips.
That's enough, all of you. Stop. You know what? I really should get back to work.
Come on, indulge me. You might be sorry.
Okay, but just for a minute.
Excellent. Now lie back and look at the ceiling.
Okay.
Now tell me what you see.
I see acoustic tiles. Some of them stained, probably from a leak, and paint the color of baby formula.
Look beyond. Expand your vision.
You want to tell me how to do that?
Squint.
Squint.
Squint and tell me what you see.
How about you just tell me what I'm supposed to see?
Eliminate the concept of supposed to from your mind. You're your own person, uniquely you. You have an artist's eye. You're trained for observation. See what you see.
Yeah.
Okay, the tiles above, the metal in between. See the light reflecting off it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, turn your head to see it from another angle.
They look like stars.
Precisely. That's what I was doing when you happened by. Contemplating the constellation.
But technically they're not a constellation because your stars aren't aligned properly.
Oh, my constellation, which makes them perfectly placed. Make up your own.
My own what? My own constellation?
Yes. Give it a name.
Okay. It's called the bottomless bedpan.
Points for originality. Cancelled out by demerits for thinly veiled sarcasm. Again, make it real this time. Personalize, don't censor. Free associate with whatever you're feeling at the moment.
Okay, my constellation would be named the Great Stethoscope. And that star right over there, that's the Elizabethia, the survivor. And the one next to it is Camus Major, the angry child. Angry because I am here and his father isn't. And neither is his brother.
Keep going.
And then the one right below it, you see the group of stars. You see it's a little boy riding on a bike. That's my son Jake. The light went out for me the night Jake was killed. I failed him, you know. I was supposed to be watching him.
We all have moments when we could have done better. Should have. There's no changing what's done. Jake isn't on this earthly plane anymore. But if we train ourselves, you can choose to see him in any ceiling you like. Like Nurse Johnson.
Epiphany?
Yeah, see? Directly above. Hand on her hips, fire in her eyes.
Oh, I see her.
Oh, I cannot wait to hear what this is all about.
Hey. I bet this looks a little funny.
A little?
You? Well, you and what? Oh, I mean, excuse me. Dr. Keenan was demonstrating a technique.
Well, who needs a couch, right?
Shetty, excuse me, I have to take this. Of course. Dr. Keenan, when did she leave?
So what technique was the good doctor demonstrating?
Well, he was adjusting my perspective.
To include what?
Well, if that tone is any indication, I say maybe you need to work on yours, too.
Well, I guess your hot date couldn't stand the competition. I mean, she practically left a vapor trail once she saw us together.
Maxie is not competition for her or anyone else. You have a man friend that is not me.
Okay, Snowflake didn't know that. I mean, she was very threatened by my very existence. Oh, and that outfit? Trying way too hard.
You know, I find it odd that Maxie would object to a woman making a unique fashion statement. Isn't that what Crimson's all about?
Okay, the statement has to be correct, Spinelli.
Okay, by whose estimation?
Current trends?
Yeah, but if someone were to buck said trend, either because of independent spirit or a true sense of self, I mean, isn't that to be admired? Like yourself. You have a delightfully specific style. If someone else were to have the same, is that wrong or irritating?
Okay, Spinelli, do you really want to debate me here on what's appropriate to wear in winter? Come on. All right, so where'd you meet this individual anyway? And please don't tell me one of those online dating sites, because Crimson did an expose on those and people misrepresent themselves all the time.
Hypothetically speaking, that would be my risk to take, right? I mean, I am a free agent.
Well, I was just trying to help. But I guess you're right. It's not my business, so, you know, I have to go meet Matt at my own New Year's date. I don't even know why I'm here.
You insisted on coming.
Well, I'm leaving now, so have fun and good luck with your little date.
Okay, right there, that is totally Orion, except without the belt. And he doesn't have the sword.
No, you're not supposed to find real constellations. You have to make one up.
But the constellations are fixed, otherwise they wouldn't be constellations. I mean, at least from our limited perspective. Look, this whole game, it should not be called, it should be like Connect the Dots or something.
Fine, call it whatever you want. You don't have to be so literal.
There is a pen.
A what? A pen?
What, a pencil? You like pencil better?
God, you're hopeless. This is not fun. I'm not going to play with you anymore.
This is totally fine. Whatever. It's not the first time I've heard that. It's really not going to be the last. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad this year's over. How are you? You happy to see you go?
Well, it's definitely not going down as one of my favorites. I'm just trying to find something to be grateful for and, find a little hope for the future.
Yeah, easier said than done.
Yeah. But, maybe it's easier to start small and try to look for something to be grateful for today,
So what would that be for you?
Well, I'm grateful that my boys get to spend so much time with my grandmother. And that I have a job that can provide for my family and I don't have to depend on anybody else. And I'm healthy. Yeah, I'm healthy. I didn't drown in the boat cruise and I didn't die from pneumonia. That's good, right?
You're here. You're really here, standing right in front of me, not running. Oh, no, wait. Happy New Year.